16-bit themes, laying it down. Somebody's gonna get their box opened. Somebody's gonna get their tape split. Somebody's gonna get their box opened. Somebody's gonna get their tape split. Yeah! Open up, give me stuff, open up, give me stuff. Yeah! Shadaloo up in this mug. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Edition.
Hey guys, this is Chase. I'm that guy with the gloves. And today is going to be a stacked episode. We have many entrants in this new edition of the Hall of Pain. First up is the Toys R Us Network Spotlight TJP, or TJ Perkins if you're not with it. Obviously, TJ Perkins, the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic. That's why he comes with this fancy schmancy fancy pants medal here. And it's a pretty cool accessory. I really like it. Zooming in there, you can see a lot of the detailing on there. You can see the CWC, and ah man, that just looks really neat. The purple strap on here really stands out. And it's probably going to be, this is almost like, imagine this is like a prototype for what Kurt Angle's gold medals are going to look like. So that's pretty interesting, and it's a soft rubber material, so it just goes right over his head. I think this is a great likeness to TJ Perkins. I think this is one of the better sculpts I've seen from Mattel this year. It's painted very well, and for the most part, I have no complaints about it. Pretty good job, guys. Rest of the figure looking like this. Got the white tape and all that stuff going up at his wrists. His pants are all original molding. It's very unique. It's actually really cool looking. The white and the yellow like sun things here popping, looking really cool. The blue and the reds look really nice. He's also got a symbol back there on the back of his pants. It's got yellow stripes going across there. It's just a really neat design. So his shoes aren't the parts that are articulated, which I think is kind of an odd choice. It's actually up here a little bit higher. And they're really stiff, so just be careful of that when you first get him. There's no deco on his shoes, which I think that's kind of disappointing. I'll have to look up to see if during the Cruiserweight Classic if his shoes had designs and stuff like that on them. I know BEW did just an amazing custom on TJ Perkins right around the time of the Cruiserweight Classic, and he totally nailed how his shoes look and everything. So, but the shoes do look really nice for what they are. Really cool. Just wish they had some deco on them. Pretty certain this is the reason why a lot of you are going to be buying this TJ Perkins figure. He is the first WWE Mattel figure to come with the brand new Cruiserweight Championship belt, title, whatever. I still call them belts because I'm old school, people. And damn, son, this is one of my favorite belts Mattel has ever done. I really love it. That silver chrome just really, really pops. I love the way this title belt looks. It's got the side plates on there, and I love how it actually has the little bolts on it to where you can kind of sort of take them off, but you know, you can't. But the globes with the WWE logo right there in the center look awesome. And I just love the way this belt looks, man. The purple on the plate looks amazing, just awesome. The strap, it's thin, so it can go on him fairly easily. So yeah, I would highly recommend TJ Perkins as a standalone figure, even if he didn't come with the Cruiserweight Championship or the medal. I think he's a pretty solid figure. I'm really hoping for his next figure he comes with like his entrance vest with the hood or the one with the shoulder pads. I think that's really awesome. One other accessory he doesn't come with, and I'm kind of surprised, he doesn't come with the Cruiserweight Classic trophy. I thought that would have been an amazing accessory, which kind of makes me think if they ever make a Kairi Sane figure, will she come with the Mae Young Classic tournament trophy? I really hope so. Well, let's take a TJP break from the Cruiserweights and move on to the main roster guys here. We have got the Elite 52, Braun Strowman, the monster among men, his second Elite and by far his best. We have got the Elite 52 Seth Rollins from Summerslam 2016 in his amazing neon green Tron-inspired attire. Looks amazing. And then we have the world's most dangerous man, first time in the line, Ken Shamrock. So here's everyone out of their packaging. Starting off with Ken Shamrock. So Shamrock's display piece, he's got part of the overturned ambulance caused by one Mr. Strowman. So here's the world's most dangerous figure for the world's most dangerous man. And it's a hit and miss, folks. I'm not gonna lie. This face sculpt is Oh, it's not great. It's weird. I can see Ken Shamrock in this face sculpt. This looks like him to me, but I just think this was a bad face sculpt. I mean, it doesn't really capture that manic expression that he has. It just looks more like he's pissed off because someone cut in front of him in line at Whole Foods or something. I don't know. I mean, I would have preferred just a stoic facial expression like what's on the back of the packaging that we got with the figure. I would have preferred that over this. The robe I like. It's a fabric material. It's got the string around here, or the band or whatever. On the back it says Shamrock, and he has the Shamrock symbol with like a bunch of little circular lines coming out. Very awesome. This is more like what Ken Shamrock looked like during his his debut, or his, like his first couple of months with WWE, WWF at the time. He'd come out in his robe and stuff like that, very reminiscent to his UFC career. And then later on, he would stop wearing the robe. So for his first figure, I'm really glad we got a cloth robe. Awesome. Love it. If we ever get a second Ken Shamrock, which I'm hoping we do, blue outfit, Oval Intercontinental Championship, normal face. That's all I'm asking. So obviously the robe comes off. Oh, geez. Come on, ladies. St. Chippendales. So, robe off. I think this is a good-looking Shamrock figure. I mean, he's super buff. He was back then, and he was jacked, man.
He's looking real jacked, baby. You're looking good.
I like the choice of reds on that they chose to go with for his attire. And it says Shamrock, black with gold trim. Very awesome. Nothing on the back of the trunks. He's got the short elbow pads, the gloves. It's got red bulky knee pads. If you're making an Ahmed Johnson, you just need about 4 or 5 pairs of those, and there you go. And he's got kick padded boots, much like the Seth Rollins from the Target exclusive, the NXT line, where it's like the part where like the kick pad is supposed to touch something, it just kind of cuts off. It's a little weird, but it's got the black kick pads with the gold trim around it and the same red color as the knee pads and the trunks. So just, you know, from the face down, this is an excellent Ken Shamrock figure. It's just that face, man. It's not doing it for me. The hair looks good. And like I said, I can see Shamrock in there. It's just, that grimace, it's not doing it for me. Even the regular grimace doesn't do it for me. I do gotta say, though, Ken looks pretty badass with the Intercontinental Championship. Take a look at that, guys. I think that looks freaking sweet. Alright, so next up on the Hall of Pain is the master of the grid. The Tron Slayer, if you will. Seth Rollins. So Seth's backdrop there is part of the parking lot where the ambulance is overturned. His accessory, one of them, is the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And I don't know why. His Then Now and Forever Elite came with one. He was not competing for this title at Summerslam, so I don't know, guys. That's one I cannot explain. I think Bill gave a reason for it, but I don't remember what it was. So, let's get a look at the architect of the grid here, Seth Rollins. Looking pretty awesome. Love the face sculpt, same one on the Then Now and Forever Elite. The vest looks pretty damn cool. I mean, I know they're reusing the same one over and over again. Here it's not so bad because the deco is amazing. This neon green with the Tron symbols, and then on the back you've got Seth Rollins with like his symbol, but sort of in the light disc variation that Tron has going on. I just think that's awesome. His black attire with the Tron stuff going everywhere. The green on the knee pads and on the kick guards. Oh my god, amazing. Sadly, he doesn't have as cooler wristbands as what's on the Then, Now, and Forever Elite. So I think the Then, Now, and Forever Elite takes it, but in terms of appearance, damn, this Seth Rollins is just really striking. So go ahead and slap that bad boy right there in his hands. Yeah, I fully recommend the Elite 52 Seth Rollins. Great addition to the Hall of Pain. Still, I just don't get why he's coming with the WWE title. I'm guessing they just must have figured he needed something else other than the vest in order to be worthy of a purchase, whereas I do sort of agree with that. I would have included something else. I don't know what else was there in that match. Like Kevin Owens, he came with the you know, the like red display stand for the Universal Championship. Maybe Seth Rollins should have came with that, but not the Universal Championship because he didn't want it. So if you get the SummerSlam Elite Finn, you can combine the two, even though they both came with Kevin Owens. So I don't know. Why'd you guys throw that in there with Kevin Owens to begin with? Why didn't you just give it to Seth or Finn? That makes no sense to me, but who am I? Just a guy who wears gloves. Next up is the legendary member of the Rosebuds. That's right, guys. This monster among men was a freaking rosebud. So Braun Strowman's backer card piece is part of the flipped over ambulance. It probably just goes alongside Ken Shamrock's, and then the rest just goes as whatever. I don't have them, so I can't speak to that. His accessory is a stretcher, and it looks freaking cool. There's no, like, bending it up and down or anything like that as far as I can tell. Yeah, this just pops right out. So there's no stretcher articulation. It does have wheels, so it can kind of do something. Mine's a little warped. That's okay. Easy fix, just heat it up and it's good to go. But yeah, the wheels, they do sort of work a little bit. Oh, and you can just detach everything. That's interesting. Just pop it all off. There we go. Hooray! Why am I saying hooray? Who knows? Who knows why Chase does anything that he does? Now I'm referring to myself in the 9th person. Who knows? These little things do go up and down, the little guard things to help people from falling off of the stretcher, so that's kind of cool. Now I just got to put Roman Reigns on here and toss his ass off a stage. Or it could just be a giant skateboard for Braun Strowman. God, he's so freaking huge, man. I can't even fit his ass all the way into the picture. So yeah, there is our monster among men, Braun Strowman, just like Booker T would say, looking real jacked. And man, this is a really badass figure. My few complaints about this figure are as follows. His arms are too short. Give him longer arms, Mattel. Make a set of longer arms for Braun Strowman. And yeah, that's all I can say about that. And this was something I noticed messing around with the figure, trying to just see what he can and cannot do. And trust me, Braun Strowman, there's very little this man can't do. One thing he can't do, he can barely move his neck. The man is so huge, he can't rotate his damn neck. Look at this. It's insane. So you lose some articulation with this guy, and that's a bit of a bummer. The face on here, I wasn't certain if I was going to like it, but you know what? I do. It's just a creepy smile, like how Strowman looks at people when he's licking his chops. The beard's not painted all the way. That's a bit of a what the hell, Mattel, but that should be a new segment. What the hell, Mattel? The body choice is still pretty cool. His tattoos up here looking pretty good. I like how they look. It seems to be missing one. I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with trademark. I'm pretty certain it's a popular tattoo. He's got Country Strong right there on his steak. On one of his steaks. This man has just made a steak. He's got brown pants with like some camouflage patches just kind of sewn in. He's got some duct tape there to hold one in there. He's like any other punk rock kid that went to my high school. He's got some detailing on his pockets with the different colors. So that's really cool. And he's got black boots. So he's got those. I'm assuming these are Japanese characters on the back of his arm. Or maybe they're a couple of different ones. I'm not too certain. Those look pretty awesome. And the back of his hair, because he's got that awesome like shaved head ponytail thing going on. Looks really cool. I didn't know if I would like this little piece of his hair dangling around, but I kind of do. I think that just looks silly, but I would never say that to his face because it just makes him look more like a monster. Yeah. So yeah, Braun Strowman, it's one of my favorites from Elite 52, definitely. If not, probably the best figure from Elite 52. And I finally did it. I took the plunge and started buying some of these WWE zombie figures. I know, hate me all you want to, but I really love the Kevin Owens and Sasha Banks zombie. Seeing Sasha dressed up as a zombie is what sold me on her figure. I was just like, damn, she looked good for an undead woman. But yeah, I thought her zombie looked really awesome. And Kevin Owens, I love the way his looks. It's just so insane. So with Sasha's here, skin tone just looks amazing. The green lipstick, the cut on her forehead. legit undead on her shirt. That's just so freaking cool. And it says boss on her necklace. It would have been kind of funny if it said like zombie or something like that. It does say zombie on her rings, or her brass knuckle rings here. So that's, I just think that's hilarious. It's so freaking funny. Her glasses, which are broken, stay on the top of her head. She's got her shorts here with the SB. It would have been kind of funny to put like a skull on there instead. Her boots actually have like some dry brushing in there. There's some brown mixed in with the blacks, and one of them is ripped open. You can see her toes. So for all you feet fetish guys, there you go. Happy days. Kevin Owens. Oh, good Lord. This is what happens when you deny this man his KFC. Yeah, he is all janky. Looks like he just got through having a ladder war with one El Generico. Wonder whatever happened to that guy. His teeth are all yellow, and he's just got pink flesh sticking out. He's got, like, just some scuff marks or bruising and stuff like there on the side of his face. He's got cuts on his ear. Oh, that's nasty. He's missing a bunch of flesh in his shoulders and biceps. He's got pink flesh just, like, sticking out of his wrist, or, like, his like, wrist tape is what's holding in his flesh. Or, you know what that could be? You know how it says, like, live evil frontwards and backwards on his arm? What if this is like a demon or something just trying to get out of him, and this tape is what's keeping it in there? I don't know. I think too much. It says bite Owens bite on the front. I'm not kidding. If they threw this on www.shop.com, I probably would have to get it. It says KO on the back. He's missing part of his shorts there, and you can see more of his flesh. And it says bite, and that's just so awesome. It's a play on his Elite 47 attire, if you guys own that figure, which I do. And again, he's got some dry brushing going on down there in his boots, so he's got some brown mixed in with just the basic black. Again, so freaking awesome. I love these figures. Oh, Shamrock, come on, man. Putting the ankle lock on a damn zombie. What are you thinking? He's not one of the Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness followers. He doesn't know where Stephanie McMahon is, dude. Seriously, you better watch your back. Sasha's gonna get you. Be the world's most dangerous zombie. Oh, there's a scary thought. So I have yet to mention this. I do own the SummerSlam Elite Finn Balor. And I think this is an amazing figure. Like, holy crap, Mattel. You guys really nailed this one. The teeth look amazing. The tongue, I just love the way the green looks. It really pops on this demon attire. It's one of the few variations he's done where he's allowed to have green mixed in with it. So that's just really awesome. All the demon writing, where it says like Balor, King, Demon, all sorts of stuff everywhere, just looks great. But dudes, the back of this figure is amazing. Like, Mattel, you guys should have like cut out the back of the packaging on this figure so we could see this. Just the Balor demon eye just looks amazing with the crown from the Statue of Liberty on it. Like, oh my god, that is so awesome. The rest of the attire is amazing with all like the demon teeth sticking out and like the weird tribal flames and stuff. And they actually like painted his like fingers black and stuff. Oh dude, it's just so sick. The knee pad looks amazing. He comes with the Universal Championship. Haha, he won it, but you injured him during the match. So, whatever. But it's okay. Finn forgave him. It's okay, folks. We forgive Seth. Now, one thing you might notice is mine looks slightly different than the standard Mattel release. That's because this morning I actually decided to fix mine up. This like skull design thing, I just noticed it wasn't... It just didn't look the same as what was on Finn's face during the match, so I wanted to change that. So I just kind of sort of extended it out a bit here and repainted in those lines, and I had to redo the eye too. I just think it looks way better. It looks more menacing, so I'm just really happy with it. The biggest thing I did to it, aside from that, was I dry brushed in his hair. So it was completely brown, and I just sort of tried to give him that faded look. I might do like another layer of like super light brown or something. I did have to repaint the black parts on the paint. But, you know, for the most part, I'm really happy with it. You know, as if this episode isn't stacked enough. We've got a little M. Bison. So this is one of those like steel. I don't even know what these things are called, to be honest with you. I didn't memorize it. There's WWE versions of these. Obviously, there's Street Fighter ones. I had to get M Bison. There's a whole just a gaggle of these right now. I don't know what's going on or why these are popular, but I had to pick up Bison, so there he is. I'm not the biggest collector of amiibos. I think they're really cool, but for me, they just don't really serve a purpose. I don't use them for anything really. But Mega Man was on sale for $7 at Toys R Us, so I had to pick him up. I love Mega Man. It's one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. Love the look of the classic blue bomber. And a while back, I found Bayonetta from Bayonetta 2. This is my favorite amiibo. Absolutely love Bayonetta, and it's so awesome. She's in Smash Brothers. Really hope we get a port of Bayonetta 1 and 2 for the Switch. That would just be killer. Okay, all right. Are we done? I think we're done here, folks. So, this was... Who the hell's at the door? Chi-Chi? Who's at the door? One sec, guys. Who's at my damn door? Hello? Oh, hi. Thank you. Well, that was odd. We just got a package from the Bay of E.
Delightful!
I wonder who is inside of this. Why, I do believe it is a goddess. The goddess of Monday Night Raw currently. We have got the Elite 53 Alexa Bliss. And here she is, folks, Little Miss Bliss, and she looks perfect. That face looks exactly like Alexa Bliss. They did an amazing job. Just captures her crazy, evil, maniacal smile. I love that she sort of took on that Harley Quinn look because she looked great. Her hair looks amazing. I really love all the detailing on here. The shading just looks great on the highlights with the pink. The blue and pink ribbons in her hair, that looks really great. And just, damn, so much detail on here. Her outfit looks amazing with the studs going everywhere, and the metallic blue and pinks just looks awesome. She's got these wrist cuffs, again, blue and pink with the studs, looking amazing. These like skeleton bone bracelet things that she puts on her hands. In fact, she even commented on them when I went to see an NXT house show with her against Asuka. It was hilarious.
I'll hold it.
I really love what they did here. It's just a flat gray color, but for what you can see in there, it looks awesome. She's got a studded belt with a tutu attached to it. And, oh man, that just looks crazy. Such a good job. Her trunks look awesome as well. The tutu just detaches right here. All the studs on here look really great too. Her ring attire looks cool. She's got little knee pads on, and then she's also got her kick padded boots with the words Alexa Bliss on here and that cool little tribal design that she has. So really awesome. This is one of my favorite women's wrestling figures, I gotta say. Don't focus on Seth. Seth, stop stealing the limelight, man. So yeah, these just, you can just pull them off like they're nothing. Or I guess not like they're nothing. What are you stuck on? So then she is ready to compete. Her packaging does say Raw, even though this was from her SmackDown Live days. But again, this is just an amazing badass figure. It's one of my favorite women's superstars to date. I truly love the Elite 53 Alexa Bliss. And Alexa's backer card is this piece right here. So it's part of like a backstage set. Well, it looks pretty cool. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this edition of the Hall of Pain. Episode 16 is in the bag. Thank you guys very much for watching this. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Do all that fun stuff. I'm Chase from Burnout Inc. I'll see you next time.